folks, and welcome to another video. Not a spooky story this time. My BPAL order, so Black Phoenix Alchemy Labs laboratory. They do scented oils. We'll get into it. I've bought their stuff for years now. It's and I normally don't do reviews of them because I think it's kind of weird. I don't know that I have the skill to be able to describe scents in a way that is kind of helpful to people, but basically, I got these contact lenses in my eyes for the first time today. I don't wear glasses. I suspect I maybe do need an eye test now, but that is a result of age, not. The consensus from the people who know me is that maybe I might now need glasses for distance, but these are obviously, well, I guess not obviously, because I know you can get them, that they also are just your prescription. These are not prescription. These are purely decorative. I apologize for any loud noises. Basically, the area around where I live, the block here, on the block where I live, is there's going to be various construction projects for the foreseeable future. So unfortunately, that's something that I'm going to have to, and by extension you, are going to have to deal with. But basically, I got the contacts in, and this is a celebratory video for the fact that I finally managed to get them in. So that's what's happening here. You can't. I do have these cute little horns that I got. You can't really see them because I've got the. I guess I should have put a different background up. Oh well, I've made my choice. So yeah, we're gonna get into it. I've got the box. There's the sticker. I have some skizzers, so let's hope for the best here. Can I do it by just pulling? That would be handy. Ah, there we go. You can just brute force it. Great. Now, I do like this company. I don't order from them often because I do not live in the United States. So the shipping, I mean, the price difference between my currency and American dollars is a bit anyway, but then there's the shipping on top of that. Basically, I order maybe once or twice a year. I'll often, if I order just once, it's usually around Halloween. If I order twice, it's usually the Halloween and the Christmas, unless they're doing a particular line that I'm interested in, or they are supporting a particular cause that I would also like to support. Otherwise, yeah, there we go. So it's all really well wrapped with the bubble wrap. I've never had anything arrive broken from BPAL, which is pretty great because we all know that when things get shipped, you know, they're maybe not always handled with the care that we would prefer. So lots of bubble wrap. Now, I won't be opening everything in here because one of these is not mine. I have a friend. I have several friends, but only one of them wanted to share in the order this time. So at least one thing. Yeah, I think just the one thing in here is actually not for me. But when I get to that, I'm just going to set it aside. I don't think the person would care if I just opened the bottle and sniffed it. But, you know, it's not mine. I will give it to them completely untouched. So in here, I can feel we've got the imp's ears, which are the little small sort of sample sizes that you get. It seems to me, I'm sure there's a ratio, but it seems to me like when you order a certain number of full size, you get a certain number of imp's ears. You can buy the imp's ears as well in some of the scents, not all of them. So I'm hoping these will just sort of pop right out. Okay, this one might not be mine. Pardon me, I'm actually going to go back through my chat with my friend. So the thing about these colored contacts that I just am discovering is Windows does not recognize me. Or Apple, I should say, doesn't recognize me. All right, let me see. Yeah, okay. So this first, oddly enough, the first one I took out is not mine. That's for my friend. So we'll just put that to the side and carry on. So first up, we have pumpkin musk and black oud. I don't know. See, we all know from when I reviewed the Hag Swag boxes that I'm really bad at this. So yeah. So let's get on in there. Ooh. It's really nice. It smells like another one they did that I also have called pumpkin spice absinthe, I think. So, I mean, definitely the pumpkin spice, but it's like this nice, deep sort of, it's a sweet smell, but not very sugary, if that makes sense. It's sort of like a much deeper scent. Yeah, I really like that. It smells like baked goods, but like not what I kind of call Pinterest baked goods. So like an actual proper, say, pumpkin spice muffin, and not a pumpkin spice muffin that's been shoved full of sugar and coated in frosting so it looks good for the internet, if that makes sense. And our next one, come on, there we go. Yeah, see, I might need glasses, or it might be the contacts. It might not be my fault now. This is Hollow Hallow. So this is another one from the Halloween line. So we've got like the creepy jack-o'-lantern face. Ooh. So there are some similar notes to the pumpkin one, as I would kind of expect, because they're both from the Halloween line. But there's something a bit sweeter to this one without being cloying, almost like honey, or like very light maple syrup. If you're familiar with proper maple syrup, not that fake table syrup crap. I just hit myself in the face. That's great. Yeah, so it's got, it's not as rich, it's not as deep, it's a much lighter scent that's a bit sweeter, but it's not cloying. A lot of really sweet smelling things, if you remember from the Hag Swag reviews I used to do, really, really sweet smelling things often make me feel ill. Pardon me, I'm just reaching for my tea. And yes, it is in a Krampus mug. The tea I'm drinking is like an autumn-themed black tea called Bonfire or something like that. It's like a smoked tea, and it's got like, I noticed it had bits of dried apple in it, or was it apple? It might have actually been dried chestnut, because I think that was one of the flavor notes was chestnut. It's really good. I think it's from Adagio Teas. So let's get into this other one. Here we go. Okay, yeah, this is one I got, not from the Halloween line. They do a line that's all, they're currently doing a line, I should say, that's themed on cats in art. So I got Sleeping Cat. I would be such a bad beauty tuber. Why do you hate me? Oh my God, fail. But you can actually, what might help is turning the light on. Maybe it'll like that better. Yeah, there we go. Oh, come on, I had it. Yeah, sleeping cat. So you can see sweet little baby, all curled up there. So super, super cute. Yeah. All right, so let's open it up. Ooh. Ooh. That's an interesting one. I might have to pull the description back up for this because I'm not sure how I would describe that. There's like there's something in there that definitely makes me think of sort of men's cologne, although there's scents don't have a gender. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you know what? Let me pull up the information for this one because I'm not really sure how to describe that. Oh, shit. It's fine. It's fine. And even if I did break it, it was one of mine, not the not the one for my friend. I would feel really bad if I if I smashed the one that was for my friend. Oh, I moved everything around when I did that. All right, let me put this where I can read you more easily. Sleeping Cat Perfume Oil. Sweet, soft, somnambulant amber. Okay, that must be what I'm getting is the amber. So yeah, it's definitely it you do get like I don't know how they do this. Like they make things into scents that I didn't like it might this company might actually be staffed by witches. Like that's the only explanation I can think of for how they do this. But I remember when I got I think it was Ouija. Yeah, and it was supposed to smell like a Victorian parlor, and there was a description with like roses and blah blah blah, and then they said and dust, and I ordered it just because it sounded interesting, and I thought, well, there's no way you can make something smell like dust, but they did. I opened it and I was like, oh yeah, no, something really does. So this one, yeah, sweet and soft. So there is a little bit of sweet there. But there is something that does make me think, something very soft, like a, well, like a cat, I guess. I don't know where any of mine are. Causing problems, probably. So that's another really good one. All right, and then the final, I bought 4 full size, so this is our last one. Oh, good. I forgot. I did buy 2 from the cat line. I forgot. Cat at the table. So I would really love for my camera to focus. There we go. You can see him. He's at the table. Obviously, I'm not very good at showing this off, and the pictures are small. So if any of these sound adorable, and they probably all do for the cat ones, go on to the Black Phoenix Alchemy Lab's website and look up the actual image. I think the actual image also mentions what piece of famous art the cat is from. Yeah, cat at the table. Because you can't stop them. All right, let's get into this one. Ooh. It smells like fancy breakfast is how I would think to describe that. So like, when you, usually when you're going out for breakfast, but something like, you can, even if you're not an orange juice drinker, you can just smell that their orange juice is made from like actual squeezed oranges. And yeah, there's something in there that reminds me like of tea or maybe just of the milk. So that's another really interesting one. I do like how light that one is as well, but I am going to search up that one as well to see what notes I'm meant to be getting. Cat at the table. Yes, please. Take me to that one. Roasted white tea, Indian sandalwood, and vanilla oud, gray amber. Oh, I'm surprised. Normally, I don't order things with vanilla because, as I think I've mentioned on this channel before, I don't know if it's obviously something that is in some types of vanilla that's used for cosmetics. I don't know if it's the difference between using actual vanilla versus that stuff that's from beaver asses. And that's not a euphemism. You can look that up. But it's really, some type of vanilla that gets used in these kinds of things will also make me feel very, very sick. Like, you know, those car air fresheners shaped like the trees? The vanilla one makes me want to be sick. I really don't like it. But I was right with the tea. Yeah, that's really nice and light. It makes me think like a nice summer sort of breakfast nook. That's kind of the image that it makes me think of. That one's really nice. It's a bit similar to one that I already have, but it's got a cat on it, so of course I'm happy with it. I'm happy with all of these actually. The one that I mean, I know I'm gonna love wearing pumpkin musk and black oud just because it smells like, I really like it. It's a lovely, deep, rich smell. But it does smell, again, kind of similar to one I already have, which that's not a fault. None of the, when I say it smells like one I already have, that's not a fault on the company. Sometimes I do that just to see like what the comparison is. Or, you know, when they run out of something, because they don't always sort of regularly replenish things. So sometimes you do have to try and get something that's sort of similar. But anyway, I was just intrigued to try it. But the one I'm most interested in trying on myself, because I want to know sort of how it turns out, is probably the sleeping cat. The one that I said smelled kind of like a men's cologne, but a bit lighter. I'm really interested to see what that one, how that one comes across once it's on me. Because of course, the really cool and interesting thing about scents is that they tend to smell different on everybody because we all kind of, you know, our bodies are a bit different, like our sweat's a bit different, all that kind of stuff. It's probably got something to do with pheromones too. I don't know. That is not. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they also because you get a postcard. So this postcard is an ad for their Junji Ito collection, which I like his stuff. He does manga. If you're not familiar with him, he's a Japanese manga artist. Horror, as you maybe get some horror implications from that image. Oh, pardon me. I might need more tea after this. Yeah, so I don't know if that collection is currently live or it's a future thing. I don't always read the emails, I won't lie. So either way, that's cool. I don't know if that one will necessarily be for me, but we'll see. I guess I could look. Oh well. So in here, I suspect, are a bunch of little minis. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. I'm not going to test all of them just because I have 9 of them. So I'm just going to sort of pick some that sounds interesting and that I can say the name of. Maybe that one. Oh, isn't that funny? There's Ouija, the one that I said you couldn't possibly make something smell like dust, and then they did. There it is. All right. We've got, I'll do 3. I'll do 3. So we've got Water of Notre Dame or Notre Dame. There is definitely, if you are a Francophone, I know there is definitely a correct way to say that. And it's Notre Dame, but It's been a while. Cut me some slack. So, ooh, that makes me think of like incense, which if it's Notre Dame, whatever. I have no strong opinions either way. So like churches and stuff, that makes sense. Yeah. So definitely sort of like I think it smells kind of like an incense, like a floral or a sweet incense, which do they still use like frankincense and that stuff in the I mean if anybody still did, I guess it would be the Catholic Church, but that's what that makes me think of. I don't know, that's one that I'm not sure will work on me just because I don't know. I can never tell if certain types of sweet florals either don't work on me or I just don't like them, so I've convinced myself that they don't smell good on me. That could be just my perception. Then we've got Riley. Basically Cthulhu. It's a Lovecraft. Is that where Cthulhu lives? I can't remember how it goes. Where dark Cthulhu dreams. I have a copy of the Necronomicon here somewhere. I could look it up. So hopefully, like if it were me, it would have to smell not like fish, because that would be a weird one, but it should make me think of it should smell nautical, I would think. It should make me think of the ocean. Kind of, but also lemon? Yeah, see, this is also one of why I was hesitant to do this. I'm so bad at describing these things. So it's definitely light. There is something that makes me think of like fresh air, especially fresh air. So I grew up with access to a family property that's on one of the Great Lakes, and that there is a note in there that makes me think of standing at the end of the dock as a kid, and the wind just whipping across the water and into my face. And if you've ever experienced this, I don't know if it's the same on the ocean or whatever. I've never experienced that, but I can tell you it happens on the Great Lakes. And just that sort of fresh, cold air, but also fresh, cold water. That's what I'm trying to describe. And it doesn't even necessarily smell like that exactly. It's just making me think of it. And then there's something in there that's making me think of the color yellow, and I'm not sure what it is. It's definitely something sweet. I don't know. Welcome to Mostly Ghostly, describes things badly. And then for the third one there, I'm going to open up Temple of Dreams. Temple of Dreams. Going into this, I have no strong thoughts anyways on how this might smell. Makes me think of clouds, but I don't know how you would capture that in a bottle. Although if anybody could, these guys can. Oh my God, I've got no idea. It definitely makes me think light and airy. Maybe something like a musk or a sandalwood? Yeah, like light and airy and sandalwood-ish, like sandalwood incense, which I guess makes sense. I hope makes sense. Yeah, anyway, that's all I've got for today. I must remember to set that bottle aside so that I can take that one bottle to take to my friend. But yeah, I'm very happy with that, and Yeah, I'm excited to try a sleeping cat and see how that works on me. Thanks for hanging out with me in this sort of non-typical video here, but basically, as I said, I got the contact lenses in and I just wanted to show them off. So here they are, and I hope you and your loved ones are all safe and well, and that we can hang out together here again soon. Bye, folks.